Hello everyone, and in today's video I'll be teaching you how you get to create and make your own CSS animated background with a gravity effect. Now I have to say though, I am a bit biased, but I firmly do believe this is one of the better CSS backgrounds that is sort of simple to make. We'll start by the HTML file, and this code uses HTML, CSS and a JavaScript file. The HTML file is pretty easy as well, as you basically you use your canvas and you link your CSS and your JavaScript document though. As you can see in the notes, I also have the CodPen. This code is available via CodPen, and I would appreciate if you went onto that website and gave it a like and comment it. I will put a little diagram up as well though. The next thing is the CSS, and the CSS is really simple. Now what you're really doing though is configuring the parameters for your canvas, and if you don't know what the canvas is, it's basically where you'll be working from. It's sort of the code. You also have the background color. Now of course it's your choice and you can choose to create the background color. Now remember, these are the proportions for the HTML body, otherwise it will look really messy and you do need this to create the background. But most of the juicy stuff is in the JavaScript. Now this may look really complicated, but it's sort of simple to understand. So I guess the first variable focuses about the metrics of the effect. And we'll start with, you got the width, you got the height, and this is it's used to set the size of the browser window, and you will have to get that accordingly. We also use the rate though, which is how often the particles spawn, and this is sort of related to a function. We got the arc though, which is the number of particles generated. I have 151, and you got time as well. So that sort of counts the amount they spawn. You have size, speed, gravity. Now it's sort of important that you get the gravity effect right though, as this is what makes it unique. We also have the parts, which is an array as well, and this holds the particle objects in order to make it work. For most of the effects though, you will need to learn arrays as well. We then have the colors, and like I always say this, you can change these, but this is an array of colors and it holds each color. You can add more, of course, is your choice. And the mouse one, it tracks the movement. It's set as 0, 0 for now. We also have the canvas attributes as well, and we also have the function to create, the create function though, which uses loops to generate particles. And some of the functions, as you can see here, it has the x and y coordinates though, and you generally want to write math random as well, because it means they'll be generated in different areas. So that's all pretty convenient though. Now if I'm ever going too fast, I do have to say, please click on the CodPen website and you will find the bit I created. It's really important and it helps to support my work as well. Now for the JavaScript code, as I previously mentioned, we are using loops though to generate the particles though, and we also have the particle function here, which uses loops for the position and the appearance, and we use some mouse move functions for the mouse movement, because a lot of the time though for this effect though, the mouse has to work, otherwise the effect is just really basic and quite simple. We also have the movement with gravity as well, and these if statements, they just help with that. We also have the time and speed, and I use the set timeout particles for different reasons, and as you can see, this is the function mouse move, and you got the functions. So this was my brief analysis though, so I'll let you read this code again quickly. But I do have to say though, please subscribe, and also please check out my CodPen. And if you want to see the CodPen, this is the CodPen here as well. So as you can see with this code, now the code here though is slightly different, And basically, when I hover my mouse though, it sort of detects like circles and it makes them bigger. So as you can see, I'm concentrating on this blue one here, and when my mouse approaches it, the circles expand. Now some of them are hollow. As you can see, there are some hollow ones though, and this effect looks fantastic. It's available on my CodPen Epheros Online, and this is all free to download. So this is how you can create your own animated background using CSS and JavaScript. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to subscribe and make sure to like this video, as it really helps the channel. See you guys.